So I'm going to start recording this. Here's listing prezo, and this is really cool. Let me know if you want me to send it to you. I made a shorthand. Glare. Can you guys see? Okay, well, I'll just read it to you. Listing prezo is basically this, man. I broke it down. Number one, tour the bedroom, bathroom. Hey, this looks great. Hello, good to see you. Oh, this looks unique. Number two, sit down in the kitchen, the living room, wherever. And then the next one is motivation. Why do you want to go to New Mexico? Are you so excited? And are we definitely looking to sell your house, or is this just a maybe sort of thing? Trying to pull out the motivation. And then the next one is, are you looking to do it for sale by owner, or are you talking to other agents maybe? And then the next one is the comparative market analysis. And then finally, affirm the price and then sign the agreement. All right, so it starts off like this. Hey, Vince, thank you for having me. Are you guys excited to move to New Mexico?
Yeah, we definitely are. I mean, we're ready to get going. It's been a little hectic in California, but we're ready to sell our home and get over to New Mexico.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much for having me. Mind if I come in?
Oh, come in.
All right, here we go. And then I'm just going to abbreviate everything. Where just, if I've never been to the home, I'm looking at it. If we've been to the home, just, oh yeah, like you said, and Vince would be leading me. Oh yeah, like you said, nice. The bathroom looks great. You guys remodeled, blah, blah. Oh, the kitchen, you put an island in there. It looks so great. And can lights. Oh man, this is awesome. And look how much yard space there is. Unique things like that. Obviously, you want to genuinely like have enthusiasm about it, but just kind of skipping through it. Okay, Vince. Well, this is really exciting. So I have some. Oh, I thought he was laughing. We have some information prepared to show you how to sell your home for the highest price. I think maybe the kitchen table or the living room would be a good place for us to sit down. Which do you think is best?
Yeah, the living room, the dining room table is fine.
Dining room table. Okay, here we go. And then I'm setting everything down. Okay, so I have a few questions, Vince, before we get started. Number one, you're definitely looking to sell your property. Is that right?
Right. Yeah, we want to get out of here and into our home in New Mexico. So we just have to find a home over there as well.
Yes. Okay. Did you guys want to price it so it'll sell, or you've got a lot of time you could sit and wait maybe for 30 days or longer?
We want to sell it. I mean, we want to price it to sell, but I mean, we just want to make sure that we get a good price, and we want to take as much money as possible on over to New Mexico. But if it's 60 days, we don't mind that. But anything longer than 60 days, probably not.
Awesome. Are you guys talking to other agents, or have you, and I'm just abbreviating this, just throwing it all at once. Are you guys talking to other agents, or have you considered for sale by owner yourself?
We don't want to sell it ourselves. I mean, there's a lot that goes into real estate. We know that. And we've talked to one other realtor. He actually came here, a couple hours before you. And then we also have one more scheduled for tomorrow.
Awesome. Okay, so you're talking to other realtors. Great. And how did you meet those other realtors? Somebody that you knew before, or maybe somebody was recommended?
One was a family friend, the one that we already spoke to. We spoke to a few hours before you, and then the next one they somehow got my information. I think I was on one of those Redfin or Zillow websites, so I think it might be from there. But me and my wife spoke it over, and we just wanted to make sure that we have a couple different options. So we decided to give them a chance as well.
Cool, that makes sense. Okay, so I'm so excited. I'm here to bring you information to help you sell your home for top dollar. Interesting, right?
Right. Perfect.
The main reason I wanted to meet today is I wanted for us together to decide if partnering up to sell your home is the best thing for us. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we definitely want to make sure that we're a good fit.
Awesome.
And vice versa.
Because Vince, regardless if you go with me or if you sell your home with another realtor, want to make sure that we get what you need. You know what I'm saying? I'm here, and if I'm not the best person to help you, I'll either refer you to the best person or I'll just help you to the best of my abilities. And the information, you know, bottom line, bare minimum, the information that I'll bring to you will definitely be helpful to you. So it sounds good, right?
Right. Yeah. Sounds good. But I mean, wouldn't you want to work with me? Like, why would you refer me out to another agent?
Oh, just saying if I wasn't the agent for you,
Oh,
if I
okay.
wasn't. But that's what this whole meeting was about, was to see if we're a good match. I'm so excited to see if I could help you get the most money out of this so you guys can go with your family over to Idaho,
New Mexico.
New Mexico.
Right.
All right. So as soon as we come together, we're going to use my plan to find the maximum amount of qualified buyers to bring them to your property and have them give a little bit of healthy competition so we could get the maximum price for your house. Does that make sense?
I don't know. I guess I would have to see the numbers. We just want to make sure that we, sell our home for the most amount that we can.
Exactly. Exactly. And this is the strategy that we have to do that. And we've done it before and it's been proven, especially in this market. We use, have you ever heard of CMA?
Yeah, the comparative market analysis. The agent we met with earlier had one as well.
Excellent. So yeah, basically comparative market analysis. We look at other homes that have sold and are for sale near you to get the best realistic price for your home. The main thing that we focus on mainly is homes that were sold. Do you know why we focus on that?
I mean, it's probably a good depiction of what homes in the area is going to sell for, right? I mean,
Right.
that makes sense.
It's the reality for two reasons. Number one reason is somebody could put a home up for sale, right? And I want $2 million for it, but it's really worth $500,000. Would that help you in your decision to price a home? And it sits on the market for more than a year.
Right. Yeah, that definitely would be good information to know.
Yeah. Well, that one would help you see that it doesn't really sell and it's one that is for sale, but it's not actually sold. And
Right.
that's why sold brings us to reality. Number two reason that sold is the reality is it's the professional tool. You know, when you're selling the house, you're not just selling it to the people who buy it, you're also selling it to their bank. Can I explain?
Yeah, sure.
So basically, when you're going to sell your home, most people, majority of people are going to need a loan to take out a loan when they purchase their home, and the bank needs to go in there and take a look and verify that yes, indeed, the home is worth what you guys are buying it for. So what they do is they go and it's called an appraise. They go in there and appraise the home, and basically they use the same tools. That's why they use sold homes. That's why sold homes are professional tools for pricing the home. Does that make sense?
Right. Yeah, I think I get it.
Cool. All right. Um, did you guys have a certain price that you had in mind, a certain amount that you wanted to hit when you sell your home?
Well, my neighbor sold his home for I think 825,000. So we're looking to get that much as well. I think honestly, our home is a little bit more touched up. We did a lot of we redid a few things in the home, and I feel like our home is a little bit nicer. So I mean, at least 825. I'm thinking, 840, 850.
Right. Okay, so you're talking about the house on Bledsoe.
Right. Yeah, that was my friend's house.
Awesome. Okay. All right, so take a look, and then I'm handing this sheet to everybody. First off, we have a home that's sold for less than what your home is worth. Sold for a good price, sold for $200,000 less than yours on Globe Avenue. 3 bedrooms, just like your home. 2 bath, just like your home. But the square footage is about 1,385.
Right.
So square footage is less than your home. So number one, that makes your home more valuable, right?
Right.
Okay, and then number two, if you look at the images, and we'll pull up the iPad and scroll through all the images, everything has been redone. So everything is new. That's positive for it. However, there's a strong there's something strongly that hurt the price of this home. And if you take a look on the map, the street globe is the back of the home is right on the freeway.
Right.
So very similar to your home, a little smaller. The lot's a little smaller too. Shouldn't be a big difference. The biggest difference is the area, especially right behind the freeway. And what the freeway means is freeway noise, bad air quality, especially for kids developing asthma. It's not quite family friendly, and you're close to the freeway underpass, which is not fun. Sometimes, even gets an unsafe feeling.
Right.
So you can see why this home sold for less than what your home is worth, right?
Right.
Awesome. Okay, moving on to 39. Well, I'll just say the first two. 39 Minerva. It's on your street in your same area, even your same zip code. And this one, all right, there we go. This one sold for $200,000 above more or less what we could expect to get your home. So check it out. 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and the living square footage is less by about 500. This one's 1,500 and yours is 2,000. Why did it sell for so high? We'll take a look. This home has been completely redone. The other home was redone, but this is different, completely modern. This home has been professionally designed. So it took a lot of money to go into it. So your home is beautiful. However, this is modernized. And they had a whole team. Look, there's an island in the kitchen that's very, very trendy, and it's not cheap to do. Can lights, hanging lights, engineered hardwood floors. They have all of the top appliances. So this basically was completely redone, even though the outside of the home looks normal. Similar lot size to yours. It took 20 days to sell, and it sold for, it's a little bit pricier than your house would be. Can you see why?
Right.
Awesome. And then finally, we have third home. This is our competition on Bledsoe Street, which is very close to your home. And it's for sale for more or less, maybe a little bit less, literally, and maybe a little bit more than what we can get your home for, depending on the attention that we get. So everything has been redone, which looks great. But if you look at the pictures, they use luxury plank vinyl, which is a plastic finish that looks like wood. It's a great finish. It's very useful, but it's not the most expensive, most stylish luxury-based finish. It's very durable and it's nice. The other thing is, look, it has 4 bedrooms and 2 baths. So it looks like 4 bedrooms. That should be more desirable than your home, right? But take a look at the square footage, 400 less square feet than yours. So, and we saw it, it's actually smaller bedrooms. So a lot of people see the small bedrooms. They're not as useful, not as comfortable. And a lot of people want to knock down a wall. Why would you want to buy a house, knock down a wall, and have to do this work, right? Nobody wants that. And finally, this home is on the other side of Washington Place, which is much less desirable than your home. Can you see why this home has been on the market for almost a year now, and why it looks, similar condition? It looks like it could be your home. It looks like it has 1 more bedroom, and also the curb appeal is not there. Your home looks much nicer from the front.
Right.
All right, so that is our competition, and it's listed at $700,000. Okay, so based on the fact that $800,000 is a little bit high, $600,000 we could definitely get more, and the competition is at $700,000. Vince, how much do you think is a good price to list your home so we can competitively market your home?
I don't know. I mean, what do you think?
Okay, so we're definitely in a range here, right? Because below yours would be 600, so more than 600, correct?
Right.
Okay, and then the top range, we're definitely not more. Although your home is beautiful, it's not as brand new and as modern as the home with the appliances, with the brand new appliances.
Right.
Okay, so it's less than 800. So the question is, where do we meet in the middle? How much more than 600? How much less than 800? Does that sound like a reasonable range?
Yeah, I mean that sounds like a good range. I just, like maybe 800, and then if it sits, that we can lower the price then.
Sure, maybe 800. 800 would be good for somebody who is not in a rush and somebody who could wait for more than 30 days. Most likely more than 30 days. And if it doesn't sell at the price we want, we could either wait for the market to meet because the market is slowly going up, or we could slowly reduce the price. And we could do one or the other until we get a buyer. Now, are you guys in a huge rush to go to New Mexico, or you could stick around for maybe at least 2 or 3 months and just wait for it?
60 days is our limit. We would like to get there in 60 days.
Okay, so 800 would be a good price. If you guys have 60 days, I would suggest something a little lower than 800.
Okay.
So at least like 30 days. So what is the lowest price you guys would feel comfortable with?
I mean, we just want to,
Other than 800?
take home, 800. So I don't know, like maybe 750.
750 would be great. And you'll be in direct competition with this home. Here's why I think 750, like you said, is a great price. We'll be at the same price as this home. Yours is newer, so that gives it an edge. You get the most attention in the first 30 days. Yours is better, looks better from the outside, better area and better space, more square footage. And even though this has more bedrooms, the bedrooms are bigger.
Right.
All right. I feel really good about, sorry, what did you say, 750 or 700? I'm sorry.
750.
I feel really good about 750. And we can go with 750. The only question is, there's another strategy. You mentioned going a little bit higher, and we could get what you want. We may have to wait, or we could put even lower to get even more attention. Some people don't feel comfortable with this. It doesn't necessarily mean that we'll accept an offer of something like 700 or 720, but we could go below 750 to be more aggressive and bring more attention to the home. When you get more people putting in offers on your home, the home gets bid up and the price goes up. So it's all about you guys and timing. If you could wait a little bit longer, put it at 750. You might see some offers you don't like. You might see some lower offers. That's fine. And if you really want the highest offer and you want a competitive market and you want to sell it a little bit quicker, I'd say a little lower than 750, either 700 flat or 720. Your call.
I don't know. I maybe 720, or maybe, we just want to make sure that we get the most amount of money that we can.
Yep.
Because we were looking to realistically get around 800 if we could.
All right. I believe that 720 would be the best because it's close enough to the price that we want, but it's low enough to be in direct competition with this home, $20,000 less than this home, and get a lot of attention so we could bid it up. Keep in mind, we're not accepting offers at 720, only what you guys authorize when we get to 800.
Gotcha. So if we list it at 720 and someone, puts, 720, we don't have to accept it, or even 730.
Definitely not. We don't even need to respond other than thank you for your offer. We're continuing with other offers.
Gotcha. Okay.
And we might get that a little bit in the beginning because people will be excited about this competitive price. However, it's listed to sell, and it's definitely worth more than 720.
Right.
Sure.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So we could move forward with 720. I think that would be strong. We could go a little bit higher if you could wait longer. We could go a little bit lower if you want to be more competitive, or just stay flat at 720.
I mean, we just, 60 days, whatever we want to get the most amount of money, and then we want to be out here in 60 days.
Okay. Yeah. 720 is good because we could have some time to wait for it, but we'll have people compete and the price will go higher. 720. All right. So we agree that 720 will be the strongest price to put this home on the market it to the most qualified buyers, correct?
Right.
Awesome. Okay. Well, there it is. And that's our look. Do you have any questions before we move on to the next stage? Any questions about how we got the prices on these homes, what the days on the market means, and what it means for you? Any other details that we missed?
No, I think I'm okay. Yeah, I think, for the price makes sense.
Right, Vince. Well, I'm so excited for you to put me to work for you. Number one, we're going to make sure the home shows the best immediately because that's when you get the most attention. And number two, we'll list it on the MLS. And with Compass, we have another MLS, so it gets double exposure to the most qualified buyers. I also have a strong social media following, both YouTube and Instagram. And then we have the beginning steps of marketing your home, and we have the beginning steps right here. Let's go for it. And I'm getting out the listing agreement. All you need to do is initial right here and initial right here and sign right here, and we could begin the first steps. So excited.
Right. Yeah, I think I just need some time to think about it to let this all soak in, if that's okay.
Of course, the big decision, right? You want some time to think about this. We could do one thing too, because I want to make sure we get the photographer in here. We can make an appointment for the photographer, and then you could discuss it with your wife, and I can make this appointment Wednesday at 12 p.m. and we can meet up because we want to get everything ready, right? And we want the home to look its best.
Right.
Professional photos next week at 12 p.m. and then we'll take it from there.
Right. So the photographer would come next week, you said, or when?
Next week, as long as that's available. We could do a couple days after, a couple days before. And it's just my guy, he's the best. He'll make your home look great. So that way we could we could advertise the home to the best.
Right. Right. Yeah. I mean, we're okay with, we just want some time to think about before signing the document. And, we can tentatively schedule the photographer for next week. And if I need to, change anything, I'll let you know.
There we go. Well, I need to get going, Vince, but yes, we'll sign you down and then I'll confirm with you on Tuesday. You have any questions, you have my number, and just let me know.
Right. Perfect. That works.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thanks for your time.
All right.
Nice.
Awesome. So I negotiated the price a little bit. All right. I got to run. We got to go. See you on Thursday.